Follow this QR code to make a secure contribution in support of the Bemidji Curling Club's high-quality live streams. Your support makes all this possible. Thank you. Follow this QR code to make a secure contribution in support of the Bemidji Curling Club's high-quality live streams. Your support makes all this possible. Thank you.
Practice is over. hustle. No, right behind the hat, right where it was. Right behind the hat, yep. Ooh, big stage. Practice, kick it again.
Follow this QR code to make a secure contribution in support of the Bemidji Curling Club's high-quality live streams. Your support makes all this possible. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Kent Barr, and I'm your host for the week of Fast Action with the 2026 Mixed Doubles Tournament, broadcasting from Bemidji, Minnesota, where it appears that we are the icebox of the nation this coming week. The forecast is for very cold, and we are down to doing our last shot draws here for our featured sheet 3 in Bemidji Curling Club. We have Rachel Kawleski and Connor Kauffman against Riley Kraft and Caden Kraft. This will be their first draw here at 7:30. And they're doing their LSDs right now. If you're following online, Group A will be playing all day, or all this evening, I should say, and then B would start tomorrow. They've had their practice sweeps, their practice shots, and they're ready to go. We have some outstanding doubles players. For those of you that are new to the doubles game, there's a man and a woman on the team. That's why mixed doubles. And it's fairly new to curling. The first mixed doubles national tournament was held here in Bemidji also in 2007. And Nate and Jamie Haskell won that one to advance to Worlds. Exciting thing about this one is the ones that win this will go to Worlds, and it's going to be in Geneva, Switzerland. What a fantastic destination that will be. Again, we have 16 teams playing off. The first 8 are now coming up shortly. This is the A pool. And Connor Kauffman is sweeping. You see that one land just off the. That's a terrific LSD shot. Officials there, you see Brian Glenn and Steve Shields measuring that rock. Determine who goes first and who will have the hammer. Want to take time to thank all our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you, and you'll see them come up across the board. There is an opportunity also here if you'd like to donate to this broadcast. You'll see a code come up. You can use your phone to get the information. Well, mixed doubles, a whole new game. It's a team composed of 2 players, 1 male, 1 female, and with no alternates. If out, the team must forfeit. The scoring is the same though as regular curling. Position stones that are placed prior to the beginning of each end are eligible to be counted in the scoring. Our game consists of 8 ends. Each team will deliver 5 stones per end. The team's first stone will also deliver the 5th stone, and the other player will deliver the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th stones. Now, if they would like, they could change that up in between ends, and now the other person can do that, or they can keep it the same way that they have it throughout the game. Excuse me. Doing some final touch-ups on the ice, running what we call the mop. It's a big broom to get any last second debris off the ice. Relatively young teams playing on our feature sheet. Riley Kraft is 18. Caden's 20. You'll see the Kraft brother and sister there on the Dave's Pizza sign. The Kraft brother and sister will be throwing the yellow rocks. And Connor and Rachel throwing the red rocks. We had a nice ceremony here for the opening ceremonies. And Dean Gemmel, our CEO of the USCA Curling, talked a little bit along with our illustrious captain of the Bemidji Club, our president, Dave Wilford. And so it's exciting. And Steve Shields just gave the notice to the curlers. The game will be starting in 90 seconds. And they're coming down to set the stones. So Connor Kauffman sets one behind the button up to the back of the forefoot in the middle. Caden Kraft puts one up above the rings and using a closer dot to the house. I get a kick out of some of the shirts that they have here for sale. One of them was, "We throw rocks at houses." Riley Kraft will be throwing the first rock here with the yellow rocks on sheet 3. Glad you could join us, and I hope you have an enjoyable time watching curling this week. Section pace of mixed doubles. Here's Riley going to the first draw. Trying to come around that guard that's in front. Nice and extremely fast. So there's a game before the game. 26 seconds plus for the full shoot. Hog to hog is over 16. Let's call that sweeper.
Follow this
guys.
QR code to make a secure
You'll see an
contribution
icon there,
in support of the Bemidji Curling
where
Club's
you can
high-quality live
put your phone up to
streams.
the QR code.
Your
if you'd
support
like to
makes
donate
all this
towards
possible. Thank you.
this broadcast and the cost of doing these national tournaments. The person that throws the first rock also throws the fifth rock, and the second, third, and fourth rock is thrown by their partner. Here's Caden's rock. So he'll be throwing the second, third, and fourth. First and fifth by his sister. You see Steve Shields, one of our officials. There on the other end of the ice. Trying to make it curl a bit. A little bit heavy. Just a touch. They're getting a feel of how much ice curls and how much it carries. And at this level, they pretty much own the 4 foot most of the time. You see a large amount of swing. Probably a 5 foot swing. Sometimes up to 6. He's trying to sweep his own rock in. Kauffman's team is 2 rocks in top 8. First place rock with the foot. The Kraft team, yellow rocks, as you can see, are in the back of the house. Say, if you're in the Bemidji area, why don't you come out and join us? You get to see some fantastic curling. And if you're not in the Bemidji area, there's still time to get here as we run all the way through Sunday for the finals. Again, the top teams are going to go to Geneva, Switzerland. The top team, I should say. Connor's rock here. Trying to squeeze in on the right side. Throwing a counterclockwise curl, which we call an out. What a beautiful draw. Look right around that guard. They have to wait till the 4th rock to be able to take out any rocks. Take them out of play by a takeout like we're seeing here. This is Caden Kraft throwing and sweeping. Is he going to get by? Yes, he is. He gets rid of 2 of those. The one did jam in the back. At this time, Connor, as he slides out, and put another one in the house, the top of the house, or the top of the 4 foot, I should say. And here it starts coming in. Oh, there's a pretty shot. Makes it a little bit hard to get in there. So here's Riley Kraft. The Kraft siblings are coached by Miles McDowell this weekend. So Caden is going to go down the ice and sweep for his sister. One of our younger teams here, 18 and 20. He's going to try to lock it onto the back one in the house. Come back to the 4 foot. Actually, it's right on that edge of the button. Even with the T-line pretty much. The rock is going to slide by. This is Rachel Kawleski. Hope I don't butcher that too bad. I think it's more like Kawleski. She's trying to throw one more in there. Looks like she's got to touch 8 foot at least to get this extra point. And she does it. That's a big end for Connor and Rachel. Five-point end is a pretty big end when you're throwing 5 and have one in the house, so an amazing start for them, and I'm sure they're very happy to start out that way. Now we can see how Riley and Caden do as far as coming back. And they have to go set out the preset rocks. Team that scores puts it above the house where the predetermined spot. The team that didn't score has hammer, and they start out with a rock at the back of the 4 foot. Those rings are 4 feet, 8 feet, and 12 feet. Curlers will yell out as the rock comes down what they think the weight is. It could be top of the 12 or back of the 8 or on the button. A lot of teams have come on with the Furby system, which has 10 zones, with 1 through 3 being the guard rocks. The front and the red front would be number 4. The white 8-foot would be 5. The front of the blue is 6. The button, the very center, is 7. It goes right on back to 10, and you'll hear teams yelling out those numbers, and that's what they're yelling the numbers for. You'll also see them watching their stopwatches, and they're getting the time of how fast the ice is. The higher the number, the faster the ice is. Here comes a beautiful draw in. There is a gorgeous shot, folks. That's Rachel. And coming with the first rock here is Riley Kraft. Brother Caden is sleeping. He's going to try to lay that right on top of the rock Rachel threw. There's 2 rocks in the back of the 4-foot, 1 in the back of the button, and that 1 in the back of the button. Belongs to the red team, as you see, which is Rachel and Connors. Connor throws, and Rachel's showing him where she wants it to go. Kind of gets up.
Follow this QR code to make a secure contribution in support of the Bemidji Curling Club's high-quality live streams. Your support makes all this possible. Thank you.
Now they got 2 rocks counting. One of the things that they're trying to achieve is throw that in the top of that 4-foot. And that way no one can outdraw them. Then today would have to advance that rock. A lot of determination going on here. Good stone. I would guesstimate that they'd like to come over a little bit more. Sheet 3 is our feature sheet throughout the week. Connors rock is going to slip in there. Maybe move that yellow rock a little bit. And we'll choose that. Well, we got 5 rocks either in or touching the 4-foot. The blue 4-foot here in Bemidji. After a bit, we're going to have the first winners of the U.S. mixed doubles join us today. They threw out the first rock. Oh, was that close? Long, beautiful shot. That was very good. Just what the doctor ordered. Hope your curling is doing good or doing well wherever you're playing. These teams work a long time and a hard to get to this level. Kauffman throwing, getting up and sweeping and trying to bring it into the house. He's onto that center guard. So the right side of that button is fairly well guarded. The left side, of course, is more open. See in the background, a time clock, and working that time clock is Steve Noble. Shout out to Steve. And Bush McDonough is in the background. Coaching Caden Kraft and his sister Riley. Here comes Caden's rock. Calling for it to curl. Well, he's put a lot of energy into that rock. Six rocks. One thing, these double curlers at this level throw a tremendous drop off. Get like we have right now, we have six rocks either in or biting the 4 foot. We get quite a workout throwing the rock, jumping up and sweeping down the ice. Pretty impressive. Again, would like to invite you to the cozy confines of the Bemidji Curling Club. A lot of work's been done at the both the arena part and inside. Shout out to our president, Dave Wilford of the Curling Club here in Bemidji, and his ice crew, and those that are taking tickets and timing. There's Rachel's rock. We jump up to a 5-0 lead. We can try to bend this close. Just got to get around that guard. Looks like they're going to. Well, here moves. No, rub the guard.
That's really good.
Did notice this yesterday. I was curling here, and the rocks are moving a lot right at the end, especially when the handle is kind of a lazy handle, not a lot of revolutions. The Crafts are looking over what they want to do. They'd like to get a second point in there. Fairly difficult in this situation right now. You don't want to lose that point that you already have, but you want to get a second one. Caden going down to sweep his sister Riley's rock. Going in in turn, a clockwise turn here. He gets onto the red rock. Weight looks pretty good. So there's score 1 for the yellow team. Riley and Caden Kraft. So let's tell you a little bit about Riley. 18 years old. She curls out of the Bismarck Curling Club, and she's been curling for 10 years, so she started when she was 8. And I understand the reason she started curling, or how she started curling, was when she followed her brother Caden around to all his curling events, eventually decided to start herself. We're glad she did. Her heroes in curling would be Stefania Konstantin or Nicholas Edin. Nicholas from Sweden. I remember watching him at Junior Worlds in Evelyn, Minnesota. And his team didn't do real well, but I thought he was a premier curler at a young age. And of course, he's just about done it all. I asked her what was her favorite throwing shot to throw, and she says she likes to throw a down weight hit around a guard or a draw around a corner guard. Well, if you can do all those, you got a good portion of the game taken care of. And you'll see her throwing the first rock. She plays with the Team Hagenbach in her U21 team. Bella, Heidi, her favorite sport besides curling is soccer. And she's in with high school. Asked her who she'd like to meet if she could. She said anybody in the Avengers cast. Here's her throw. I'd also like to add that she would like to thank her parents and teammates' parents for all the support and encouragement through the years. Very good. Yes, she threw a good rock with the top of that 4-foot. She's the master of the draw. Old saying probably fits in here. Hit for show, draw for goal. In the third end, up 8. So I apologize if I
Follow this QR code to make a secure contribution
brutally
in support of the
attempted
Bemidji
last
Curling
name.
Club's high-quality live stream.
Kawleski.
Your support makes all this possible.
See that rock and knock the yellow one back to the back of the butt. And now she's controlling that center area pretty well. Caden Kraft sweeping his heart out here. Sister comes up to help. Boy, they're making that rock move. Different options now on the right side. Come around, and also the run back into that red rock. The come around would have to be fairly tight to get to that top of the yellow. That's what Counter and Rachel are attempting to do. Come around into the yellow that's just biting the back of the 4-foot. Here it starts to bend hard. Watch this how it bends. Beautiful rock. I would guess, just looking from an angle here, that the yellow rocks, the Kraft rocks, maybe scoring right now. One on the T line looks awfully close by our camera. Riley indicating that the rock is wide. See how it bends at the end? We'll bump that red one. Pretty close on his shot. I think yellow is, and they indicate such. In between the two ends here, we'll talk a little bit about Rachel. Hopefully their families and friends are all viewing. Take that attempt, and he gets rid of two of those shots. That was counter thrown the high hard one. Here comes Caden, draw in. We're using 4 of the 6 sheets here at the Bemidji Curling Club. This being Group A and playing. Then you get a spot in those playoff games come the end of the weekend. I'm seeing pretty much what you're seeing on sheet 3, the same picture. Here comes a good one. They're all close. Rachel's 3.
Yeah, save that for you. I don't think it hit right now.
Rachel looking at the incoming. Trying to decide what to do. Let us draw one in on that side. Draw. He's got a fair amount of revolution, so he doesn't take quite as much room as, say, his counterpart. Some of the lazy handle didn't move an awful lot. Look at here, folks. How's that for drawing the button? Kauffman is here in the house. He's making his presence known by shots like that. Ice is very fast. Time the full sheet, and it was over 26. Hog to hog, we're getting 16 plus. So here comes Riley Kraft down the ice. She's going to be throwing their last rock of the end. Rachel will follow her. As a Kawleski and Kauffman team has hammer. Caden shows Riley where he wants it, and then he sneaks on down and sweep for his sister. Here comes a dog. Caden's on it. Hope to slow down the curl. No. Get the rock there. Cleared the guard, removed the other rock. There's an opening to hit back their own yellow rock into the red in the button. That's still open at that point. Score is 5-1. In the third end, the way end. Good achievement for each of these teams that made it here. Congratulations to each of the players and the coaches. Riley Caden's original coach could not make it. And so happily stepping in is Miles McDaniel from the Bemidji Curling Club. Come and join us, see some fine action. Here goes the last rock band. Connor's working the rock. Rachel through. Just wanted to throw it too much forward right now. You see with the slower revolutions how much more that rock curls. Connor's rock has more revolutions and it doesn't curl quite as much. I think all the officials that have come in from all over. 1 point, and the hammer goes back to the Kraft team. So, Rachel Kawleski. We're going to hear a little bit about Rachel. You know she's playing really good. Rachel curls out of the Fargo Moorhead. At the start of this, her brother needed a warm third body for a 2008 winter spiel. Her favorite shot to throw is anything peel weight. And then our best curling experience was playing at 2026 mixed doubles match. That's what we're doing right now. Least memorable was getting a concussion on ice when she was a junior in high school. She plays with Team Podol. Likes to play rugby. Until she broke her ribs, that is. She's looking in school for structural engineering. Designing foundations for utility solar farms. And she's doing grad school in the evenings in the energy engineering program at UND. Accomplished young lady. And here comes her rock. I'd like to thank all the people from the Fargo Moorhead Curling Club for supporting her throughout the 2025 season. You see her rock come into the button. What a beautiful shot. She says, I genuinely believe that we have the strongest curling club community in the country. And she's very proud of it. Fargo Moorhead Curling Club. We're glad you're here, Rachel. Here's Riley.
Follow this QR codes to make a secure contribution in support of the Bemidji Curling Club's high-quality live stream. Your support makes all this possible.
Thank you. Two in the center. Stand up so it can be run back later on. On 5 rocks, Rachel is throwing the first and the fifth. Connor's throwing the second, third, and fourth rock. Now they can change that any end if they would like. And play that. Play coming into effect here sometime soon. We'll talk about that more when it happens. that one out a little bit. Made it a little bit more doable. The Pigs to run that back into the Red Rock. I would guess we're throwing a heavier draw here. Need to move a yellow rock and red stone as a point. That one seems to be hanging out there. Watch from the hog line here now. Starts to break. And get around their own rock. Maybe close to the button himself. Two yellow rocks in the back of the forefoot. One red rock in the front of the button. Yelling to runner, surging in the sweep. Brings that rock into the house, into the forefoot. Little touchdown to get in there. Riley Kraft is looking at how they can advance that yellow rock there into the red rock. Button today. Nice inside and outside. Push the shot in here. Caden Kraft in the hack. Slides up. Put his own hog line. Here comes the run back. Didn't hit enough of it there. That was the danger of that one, I guess. The race was our last encounter to down on in a guard, perhaps. Or we're also looking at trying it in to count the other racks. Which one indicates it seems like it above the house on that left side. Seems to hold out there quite a while, and then it really curls a lot. Like this one coming in. He throws a perfect guard, just what she was asking for. The coaches have the option to sit out on the ice or back behind the window. You'll see as the week progresses, someone sitting out on the ice be available, and some prefer behind them. Nice thing behind the glass, we have monitors. They can see exactly who shot rock, but pretty close estimation. In the fourth end, no power play has come into effect yet. Each team has a power play available. You have to call up the fourth end start, and we'll call it when has Hammer come in. And he'll move it some more. He gets the guards out of the way. That one did a spin in favor of Connor and Rachel. This game goes by pretty fast. Almost to the halfway point already. You'll see our different sponsors on the screen. Recognize them if you can. They support our curling here in Bemidji. It allows us to have events like the 2026 Mixed Doubles Nationals. The winner going to Geneva, Switzerland for the Worlds. Quite exciting. Trying to set up the guards so they can't get in there.
It's literally like practicing like Matt and Marta say it every time there's a double takeout. Yeah, so we're lucky when it
Doing a pretty good job at that. Looking at if there's enough port too to get through on the right side. It appears to be running back the opponent's rock. And if they hit it in the pocket, giving this team a 4th split. They can possibly get 2, depending on where the they end up. They do not have to take out the one on the right screen, the smaller screen is still in the bottom. You can see a hole off to the right, and if we can run that into that red rock, hit it on the low side, on the button side. Hoping that red rock will split off the side there. Pretty precise shot. Called. Perfect angle run back to reward the Kraft team. Might score 2. Difficulty very high. The hack. Over the slide. Over the hog line. Here comes the run back. It's a curl. One for the red. So the Kawleski and Kauffman team steal a point. And we scored 7-1. Halfway point. So let's check in about Team Kraft. Team is 20 years old. Miles McDaniel is coach, and his sister Riley, teammate. He fills out of the Capital Curling Club. And that's located in Bismarck, North
Follow
Dakota.
this QR code
So
to
how
make
do
a
you start
secure
curling? You just
contribution
need
in
something
support
big in
of
the
the
winter.
Bemidji Curling Club's
So join curling.
high-quality live
Here
streams.
we are
Your
watching
support
him in
makes
the
all this
Nationals.
possible. Thank you.
Asked who his curling hero is, and he wouldn't say hero, but I used to always like to watch this guy, Erickson. His favorite curling shot to throw would probably be a double takeout. And I would agree with that. That's a fun one to throw. An in-off or any situations that warrant a little heat on the rock. We're at the fourth end break, so we got some mopping of the ice. That's Kevin Fenner doing that. You might recognize that name because his son, Mark Pooch Fenner, plays on the Andrews. Good. Was Corey Joplin, where he's getting ready to play mixed doubles at the Olympic Games. Hopefully he'll be able to watch some of those games. He's with Corey Thiese, formerly Christensen, before she got married. I remember her as a little girl coming over here to play our junior spiel with her mom. Remember? Miles McDaniel out there talking to the Kraft team. I believe that's Sean Olson out there. Ice maker extraordinaire. The guy with the corn broom on the right is our illustrious president of the Curling Club. And does he do a wonderful job? Dave Wilford. Say a shout out to the Itasca Curling Club where his dad plays out of. Itasca Curling Club located in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Oh, I said that wrong. Thinking Grand Forks? Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Had a senior moment there, I think. What an experience playing a national tournament with the opportunity to play in the Worlds. These 16 teams all anticipate winning so they can go to the Worlds themselves. And if they don't anticipate it, they will be in a few years. A lot of young teams. The field has changed drastically from last year. Last year there was a lot of curlers' names that you've heard for a long time. A lot of those teams or players did not elect to play this play down. Instead, we're trying for the Olympics. So here's a power play that we talked about. That is called by the Kraft team. They get to do that once when they have camera, of their choosing. It's set up either to block or to score multiple points. Again, those rocks cannot be taken out of play. Knocked out of bounds. Until the fourth rock, if they are knocked out. The rock that was thrown has to be pulled, and the other one needs to come back. Nicely whipped that over for a nice center guard. Beautiful shot. The game of curling is fairly easy, I think, to learn. But to become good at it, I think, takes a lot of skill, a lot of time, a lot of effort. What we get to watch here this week. Trying to get that rock around the red one. Almost like a magnet pulled it there, huh? Our deputy official for this week, standing in the back there, Steve Schultz. Back to Caden Kraft. A little bit more about him. His favorite sport, he just says track and field. He's an athlete in college. He does not have a four-person team, but he does this one. He's attending school at Bismarck State College. Something interesting about him is that he can bench 335 pounds. Wow. I'd like to thank his mom and dad for supporting him and his sister and taking us out to all the curling events. That's Caden Kraft. Nope, Hunter Kauffman will be throwing a red rock to eliminate those yellow ones in the house. This is his favorite shot. We'll see what happens. Can do a curl and it sneaks right through the hole, right through the field goal post. Opportunity for Kraft. What would you do if you called this one? Split the hose, half cup rock and red to the 4 foot. You just said to split the hose. He gets up and splits his own rock. Need it? You'll see this rock move a lot at the end. It hardly moved at all for a long time.
We have time. We're going to run it now to the time to do it.
Trying to get that rock out of there. We do. So this time we throw on the center though. Throw a high hard one. I hope you get it. And 1 and 2. Riley Kraft is indicating she wants a draw freeze, corner freeze to that rock of their opponent. really appreciate the TV views, the live stream, and in the house is our guru of electronics, Bill Sanford. Thank you, Bill, for all the work that you do. Couldn't do it without you. Some separation between the yellow and red rock, so they'll probably try to pick that out of there. With a lead like this, they just don't want to let the opponent build up any points. And once there's that fourth rock again, you're able to take out whatever they can do.
Follow this QR code
looking forward
to
to
make
the
a
Olympics
secure
coming up?
contribution in support of the Bemidji Curling Club's
Corey's will be
high-quality
playing
live streams. Your support
3
makes
days
all this
before the
possible.
opening ceremonies,
Thank
I
you.
understand. Here comes the lift out. They're all done. Just what the doctor ordered, Rachel. Here comes Riley. Riley would be attempting to draw here. At this point, they need the points. Not much curl. Really good fog line. That rock hung out there quite a while. It will be shot rock for one. So Riley and Caden Kraft score one. Got a score of 7-2 on our feature sheet. Sheet 3. My name is Kent Barr, and I'll be with you as your host throughout the week. This sheet 3 that will be the feature game each draw. You can see the other games going on the channel here. And we see another power play setup here. This time in the favor of Connor Kauffman and Rachel Kawleski. The uniforms of curling competition have really evolved through the years. Back when it started in the 70s, it was just a good sweater. Now that's full-fledged uniforms with sponsorships on their outfits. Thank you to those that sponsored curling. I'm sure each of the teams would give a shout out to their sponsors. Okay, attempt on lifting that over. As that red rock goes out of play, which did they replace that red rock where it was and take out the shooting rock. Good to be with you. Hopefully you're in a warmer spot than outside. Here in northern Minnesota, it's quite cold. It's going to get colder. Friday or Saturday at 14 below. High of the day. Can you believe that? Rachel's trying to throw it to the other side. Split them out as far as you can. A little bit short. She gets a corner guard for that side. Kraft here trying to freeze up to that red stone. She's on the right side behind that yellow guard. Looking pretty good. Looking good. There's a good rock. Very superb. Another shot. And swept perfectly too by Hayden. There's Connor going to peel that yellow guard out of there. Rock goes flying out. Trying to split the house a little bit, but without the camera. Need to plug up that front some and sort of try to get both shots. Need to play that way. You can see how straight that rock goes, so just about 5-10 feet in front of the hog line, and then it dashes hard. Finishes hard. That rock in the back of the 4-foot on the left side. Here comes takeout. No surprise there. The lead that they have, they'll try to eliminate the rocks that the Krafts have. Tell your friends to tune in or come out to the Bemidji Curling Club. Tomorrow, Pool B will be playing at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. This Pool A will be back at 12:30. Rock is curling out and goes out. Sure, it's not what he wanted. He did eliminate the rock. I'm sure he would have liked to stick. They've been partially guarded. Tomorrow's feature game will be at 9 o'clock. Will be Podol Perry, Dakotas, against Holta Brendan, who is the national junior mixed doubles champion in this event. Excellent job on picking that rock out of there. Riley Kraft in the hack. Looks like she'll be playing a draw freeze. Trying to make it as difficult as she can. She just wanted to tap it out. I guess she did. It was inconvenient in a bad situation. That rock rolled out. Thought she was attempting a freeze, but it turned out to be a hit. Seven to 2. Here comes a draw. Rachel Kawleski. Connor Kauffman. Sweep for her if it needs it. Looks pretty good without any sweeping. Another point. Scores 8 to 2. Wondered a little bit if they're going to shake there.
Follow this QR code
Connor
to make a
makes a
secure
little
contribution in support
very
of
tough
the
here.
Bemidji Curling Club's high-quality live streams. Your support
Riley
makes all this
Caden
possible.
looking for
Thank you.
score a few more points here. And more when you come back and play. I believe it's 12:30 on Wednesday. Here in Pool A, both these teams, and all the teams on the sheet, for that matter, are in Pool A. Come and watch here at the Bemidji Curling Club. It's cozy, warm, good place to get out of the weather and watch some fantastic curling. You see the time clock there behind there, looking at the time clock, and then to start their throwing. The Red Rocks are ahead, 8-2 over the Yellow Rocks. The Yellow Rocks belong to the Krafts. Connor Kauffman, Rachel Kawleski, throwing the Red Rocks. Look at that curl into that button. Sweet rock. Here's an interesting fact about Connor. He played baseball right-handed until he was 12, and he's actually left-handed. He thanks his mom for all the support when he moved from Seattle, Washington to Minnesota. He says his curling hero is Mark Kennedy. He got started because his parents curled. He plays lead in his normal position. Team Tuma. He likes to play soccer and watch football. He's a realtor in for Edina Realty in the Twin Cities. And hey, ladies, he's single. Curling clubs in Four Seasons Club in Blaine. Been curling for 17 years. Here comes Caden. Excuse me. Caden's trying to draw in on the left side of that button. Good to be here with you. What a beautiful toss. Got rock now. Connor's job is to eliminate some of those yellow rocks. If they don't have a rock in there, they can't score. Red to yellow to red. Trying to advance his own red into yellow. But give him a shot rock for sure. That is if it hits where he wants it to. Decided to go from the other way to draw from that angle instead of advancing his own red rock. Got more weight on this one. It is coming down. As it slows up, it curls. Hit that nicely. I would think yellow still is sitting one. Set up for another raise. Riley calling for an inside hit to pass that red out in the previous zone. Get to the inside of that. He's close. He's close. He's got to get by that rock. He makes it by and he gets to the inside of it. Look at that shot, folks. Another shot. Had to sneak by that guard by just a little bit. Sneak by that guard and up into that spot. Now shot rock with, well, it appears to be having a shot, third and fourth stones. Appropriate time for him to have a good setup as he's got hammer here in the seventh. Runner releases right before the hog line. Rock starting to curl. Curling pretty hard. It's underneath that guard. Trying to sweep it in. Very good. Not sitting shot rock, but he's in a place where it's very hard for them to get it out and to score more than one or two when they have the lead that they have. Makes quite a difference. 8-2. Like Connor and Rachel have been putting on the pressure to Riley and Caden Kraft. Brother and sister team. See brother and sister, and see husband and wife. Not too many parent and child. Coaches can be out on the ice. Neither of these gentlemen are coaches, they're officials. You see them sitting in the back of the sheet. Got a good army of officials, and a good army of working crew. Shout out to the volunteer ice crew from Bemidji. Sean Olson heading up the whole crew. Not from Bemidji. Does a lot of these events. Does some of the best ice there is in the world for curling. Okay. What's going to be popped in there? They can either draw into this on this shot, or the other possibility is to run that yellow rock. I think Rachel wants to draw. Connor's looking at a potential double takeout. Well, who won on that call? The draw or the hit? What do you like? Like the hit personally. Here's Rachel's rock. They're going for the hit. Perhaps not. Looks very light.
Follow this QR code to make a secure contribution in support of the Bemidji Curling Club's high-quality live streams. Your support makes all this possible. Thank you.
End up being a drop. So Riley will be trying to hit her own rock, to bounce it into the red rock. Hard to say if that'll be enough to move both those two red rocks. Caden throughout this game has showed where he wants the rock to hit as far as the broom. Comes back and sweeps for his sister. Final shot of this end. This is Riley Kraft. Very close. Very close. He did get the one. We'll see handshakes here. Congratulations to Rachel Kawleski, Connor Kauffman with the first draw and a win. One of the top 4 teams in Pool A as far as records with 1-0. Riley and Caden Kraft be 0-1. We have a long week ahead. Thank you at the Bemidji Curling Club. More mixed doubles action coming tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Come and cheer on your favorite team or watch here on this webcast. Tomorrow's feature game, Podol and Perry against Holt and Brendan. There should be a good match. Looking forward to it. Hope you can join me. This is Kent Barr, yeah, Curling Club. Wishing you good curling when you get out on the ice yourself. We like to throw rocks at houses, don't we? You can go over to another sheet on your computer or phone if you wish and catch action on sheet 4 or sheet 2. We got a couple of good games going on there. We'll see you back on sheet 3 tomorrow. We're done with today's broadcast. This is Kent Barr on behalf of the Bemidji Curling Club, curling capital of U.S. Be sure to check that code, and if you can contribute to our cause here for putting on this national tournament, we would appreciate it. It costs a lot to keep a curling club going, and any of you that have been involved on that end, the financial end, you know how it's important to get a few guests here and there. Come and join me. We got a neat thing going on here. We got an interview with the winning. Is your teammate showing up with you?
I don't know, I told him to get here.
He might be checking out, Rachel.
He might be checked out.
Yeah, so you just can hold that?
Hold it?
Yeah. So, how'd that feel?
I was really concerned in practice.
Were you?
How bad I was doing. And so, we decided before the game that whoever was going to be bad was slippery.
Yes. Yeah.
We're just going to talk about it.
You played well, though.
I wish I played a little bit better. I would really like to in the next game get my line calls better because I was tricked on some of those.
What I noticed on that, Rachel, was that played straight down to about 10 feet in front of the hug line, and then a sharp turn to the left or sharp turn to the right.
Just sideways. Yeah.
Yeah, almost sideways. Yeah. You took control in that, and that was the key.
Yeah. I'd like to say that it was exceptionally well.
Yeah, they were trying to find it. They're a young team.
Yeah, they are.
And have lots of future years ahead of them, and a lot of weeks left. Yeah.
And I believe they're also North Dakota.
Pardon?
I believe they are also North Dakota.
Yes.
Yes, so we had a very
Rough-
representative sheet.
Rough Rider company territory. Yeah. So you're staying here in Bemidji?
Yes, we are. We're on the other side of the lake.
Lake
and-
Bemidji?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we, so the Airbnb that we're at, funny story. It's like a condo building, and there's only 4 units. And we've discovered that 3 doubles.
Really?
Yeah, so it's us filming that with some people. We don't know who's in this 4th unit.
Oh,
And then
cool.
this team,
Cool.
that was disgusting.
I think I know where that is. Is that near the bridge over there in Outlet of Mississippi?
Yeah, it's on the other side.
Yeah.
Just the other side of the
Right, right.
and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. But, maybe depending on how this weekend goes, yeah, some partying.
Yeah. Have you ever curled in Bemidji?
Yes. I did
Yes.
So I played that year. That was the same year. Some of my current teammates, like from the women's team,
Yeah.
also played doubles.
Okay. Who's all on the women's team?
We got Leanne Cole from Harrison's very representative.
Yes.
We've got Sid Schrader from Wisconsin. She won club playdowns the last 2 years.
Wow.
So she's been doing great. I'm from Wisconsin originally, and so
Where in Wisconsin?
Stevens Point, central of the state.
Stevens Point.
Yeah.
That's home of this year's senior Bontsville.
Yes, they.
No, they might have had state one,
Yeah.
and it'll be towards the end of February. 80 teams. Be a lot of fun. Yeah.
That's crazy. Can't imagine.
Yeah. So. When you hit that rock, when you did the was on,
Yeah.
and you
Yes. Yeah. No.
impressed by that.
Yeah.
I'm sure both.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And if we were mic'd up, you'd hear that there was some bickering because we didn't know about how much to throw, what to broom ourselves. We hadn't really practiced it in the
Yeah.
pre-event.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we made it regardless.
Oh, well, you did wonderful. I thought it was a beautiful shot, and you seem to have.
Yes.
And I was. That's crucial.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's your next opponent?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you know what? I think we better check.
I should probably check.
I think your next game's at 12:30
I'm gonna be
tomorrow.
reminded in 3 seconds. Skebby. Good
Pardon?
friends. Skebby.
Okay.
Friends of the Kawleski Kauffman team. I played with Skebby Harley last year.
Okay.
In women's, and she's amazing.
And is she from North Dakota?
No, she's I believe Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And so our women's team last year was everywhere. Kelsey Kraft was on that team.
Yeah.
I think that's the only team that's here. That was
Sure.
But that was a bunch of doubles women's who wanted to get into competitive women's. And
So how did a person from Stevens Point, isn't that Brownland?
Brownland?
Right?
I don't know.
Craig Brown, Steve Brown.
Oh,
You're-
yeah, no. So he's down in Madison, yes.
Okay, out of Madison.
Yeah.
Okay. How does a person from Stevens Point end up in North Dakota?
I went to college at NUSU.
Yes.
Mr. Nate Perry from Podal Perry
Yes.
had asked me. It was in this club. I know exactly where it was. It was right here. He knew I was a senior in high school,
Yes.
and because I was at the time, and he's like, "Hey, we're starting a collegiate curling team at North Dakota State University. Do you have any interest in moving out there?" And at the time, I was just thinking about school, not seriously. I was going to go to UMN or something like that.
Yeah.
And I just knew I needed an engineering school because that's what I wanted to major
Yes.
in. And I Googled it right then and there. They had an engineering program. And yeah, I went to NDSU and we won a collegiate nationals and had a good time.
Yes.
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 And
Fantastic
so,
job.
and Podal Perry, to this day, great friends. I often tell him that he set up my life for me. And,
Yeah,
made
he
up-
did, didn't
yeah.
he, in a way? Yeah.
Yeah, no, most important question of my life was.
He needs to be a recruiter for NDSU.
He was very successful. We had a great team. Christina Bacon was on that team.
Yes, know Christina well.
From Strasbourg Bacon.
Yeah, a lot of them are playing here, aren't they?
Yeah, a lot of them are playing here. We had just a couple of other juniors on that
Follow
squad.
this
Yeah.
QR code
It was
to make a
an
secure
unnecessary
contribution
collegiate
in
team.
support
Yeah.
of the
So-
Bemidji Curling
Well, I
Club's
got a question for you. Is
high-quality live streams.
what do you got to say about
Your support
Connor?
makes
He's
all
kind
this
of mic
possible.
shy right now.
Thank
Oh yes, come to Mike. Here, I'm passing along.
Yeah, you just both float somewhere there, Connor. And,
Sounds good.
great game.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Man, you guys played well.
Yeah, no, it's always nice getting in the win column in your first game at a nationals, right? Feeling like you're playing pretty good. So yeah, excited to
Yeah.
get a W.
Yeah, and your next game is at 12:30
Yes.
tomorrow. You're in the A pool, and the B pool is playing at 9.
Yep.
I thought both you threw really well.
Yeah, no, felt like we played really well. Rach obviously set us up really nice in pretty much every end, so that made my job made my job easy. The only time we got into a little bit of trouble was if I went a little heavy on a few, but was able to keep it above the tee line. I mean, the ice is really sweepable ice. Feels like you can carry rocks a mile, so
Sweeper's ice.
Yeah, exactly. Throw it light and get it where you need to.
Catch up to that rock, and it just looks like it carries quite well.
Yeah.
But as we were saying before, it dashes to the left or right in the last about 10 feet out of the. It seemed like it was moving most of the movement there in that last 20 feet or so.
Yeah, I know, and that's what we like, right? We like it to run straight for a while and have some late finish, helps you get around guards, especially in mixed doubles when you got that big pile on the court.
Right.
You can kind of play with the angles, get around something, even if it's maybe top 8, top 12. We appreciate the ice crew here. And, excited to see what the rest of the week holds.
Yeah. One last question from you. How did the two of you get to curl together? And now this is a tough one. I'm getting real personal.
Yeah, no, we actually, I think Rick actually reached out to me on Instagram a few years back, two plus years back, and was like, hey, are you playing doubles? And I was like, no. And she's like, hey, do you want to play doubles? And I'm like, not particularly. And she's like, what if we don't play a very busy season? And I was like, yeah, all right. So that's kind of how we got connected, and we played the last 2 years now.
Okay.
Only really playing a few events a year. I got a pretty busy men's schedule, and she's pretty busy with work and at the time school and all that kind of stuff. So I played two events a year, and this year just one. Played the last chance qualifier up in Kawleski.
Yeah.
Got out of the 8th pool there, and now we're here.
Fantastic. Anyone you want to say hi to back home for either one of you?
I got family watching. Hi, Mom. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Dad. I think that's probably a few others watching, so hi to them. And you got anybody?
My friends out in Fargo, all the FM curlers, go Dogs. Dogs by a million, I suppose.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for coming up and sharing a little bit. I hope we get to see you again and talk with you some more.
That's the plan. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Thanks for coming.
Well, that's the end of our broadcast for tonight. This is Kent Barr signing off for the Bemidji Curling Club. And we appreciate both Rachel and Connor coming up to talk with us after the game here. We'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll be in shortly before 9 o'clock. They'll show the warm-ups beforehand. And the booth here right before 9 o'clock. Closing on, just say good curling, and let's throw some rocks at the houses.
Thanks for commentating. Appreciate it.
Good job. That's wishes for you. That's wishes.
You who I'm going to be listening to at work always? You are, I'm sorry. See you later, John. I hope you live through it. Is it just you for all the games? You got all?
I got one.
Mom said he did a great job. She's from Forest Lake, Minnesota. Oh, she tuned in. I said, tune in to sheet 3. Get a narrative. Because that's kind of nice. It's not so boring. She loves curling.
Now is it always gonna be sheet 3?
Yes.
Okay, throughout the week and convert her some what?
I just went to Rachel.
All right, sheet 3.
Look at all day.
I'll read.
All picked up.
Streaming is too good.
What's that?
How's the streaming is too good? I hope they want to come on. A little bit more, I think.